So I got a pet peeve, you guys, and that's when people constantly bash the church. All right now I am in a car. I'm not driving, as you can see. I got my friend Michael here from England, placing a death metal band called Bloodwork, if you guys know them. And we're on our way to Mississippi and then New Orleans. Gonna hang out with my friend Scott. Some of you know him, Scott Heron, who does the Body Slam podcast. And there's been something that's been on my heart for quite a while, and that's just this whole idea of church bashing. I hear a lot of Christians just walking around and they just talk about church like every single church is bad. And they've been hurt by church. And I get that. Like, seriously, there's a lot of bad churches out there, unhealthy ones that you do not want to be at. And if you're in one of those unhealthy environments, you need to leave. Just as if you're in an unhealthy relationship, you need to leave that too. This is, it's the same thing, basically, when it comes down to it. But the thing is, what happens is when you've been hurt and you don't get through it, you carry around that bitterness with you. You start seeing everything through that lens, and you just start seeing all churches as bad, even healthy ones, because there are plenty of healthy churches. If you believe that there aren't any healthy churches, it's not true. I've been to several ones, and I think what happens is that we get hurt, and then we get blinded, and we can't see even the healthy ones. It'd be the same thing with a relationship. I hear people get hurt and then they just give up. Like, they've been hurt by some girl and then they just don't want to do it anymore because they don't want to get hurt. It's basically a protective mechanism for us to not get hurt anymore. And I don't know about you guys, but I just don't want to live that way. Life gets tough. We are going to get hurt. It's going to happen. It's all a matter of, like, how do we deal with it? How do we get through it? So if you have been hurt, you might need to spend a little bit of time off from church just to kind of heal from that. But you need to get back out there eventually, because otherwise you're cheating yourself of something that is absolutely amazing. Because the thing is, what I hear is also people to say, like, oh, I just can't find any good churches, I've given up. I also hear there's a deep longing for that community, the brotherhood, the sisterhood, and all that. People really desire that, and it's something that's really important. It's really important to God. I think it's absolutely necessary in our lives. It's absolutely vital for me. It's amazing, So, just as I'm making the parallels between a love relationship with a woman, or if you're a woman for a guy, like I would with the church, because it seems like these two things are two of the things that really hurt us the most, which tells me that these things are probably two of the most important things in life. In my early 20s, I was really hurt by this girl, and it was from that relationship that I had. We weren't even dating, but I was really hurt, and I just wasn't even open to any type of friendship even with a girl at all for a year. And then eventually I got healing and got through that, and I started seeing things a lot more clearly, which I'm really happy, because otherwise I would have cheated myself from something amazing. Just as if I would have, because I used to kind of talk bad about church a little bit a couple years ago. I was really tired of a couple things, and I've shared that with you. And I don't want to do that anymore. Because I feel like you miss out on finding a really healthy environment that can be absolutely incredible to your life. That's when church works, when it's amazing. That's when we really that's a place where we grow spiritually, emotionally, community, family, and friends. And it's so important. We all need that. And I haven't necessarily experienced church hurt, but I've experienced hurt in relationships with women a lot. And I've just decided, and this is a choice that you're going to have to make as well, I just decided that no matter how many times I get hurt by a woman, I am not going to give up. Like, even if I get hurt 10 more times, so be it. I am not going to give up. Because if I give up, then I'm lost. Like, I've cheated myself of something really good in life. And I'm a really stubborn person. I just refuse to do anything that's going to, like, set me up to live life with, like, a second best. On the path to second best. So I've decided that I'm going to do that. So, guys, don't stay in that place of bitterness. Like, your hurt is valid and all of it. You don't want to take that hurt and apply it to people that don't deserve it. Because the reality is, there's a lot of people that they're just trying their best. This is just pastors, and they're trying their best. And it's really rough to be a pastor of a church. And I think we just need to just cut some people some slack and just support our leaders, honestly. But obviously, you got to find a leader that you really feel comfortable following first and foremost. So, yeah, don't go around bashing the church. It's not going to do you any good. So, love you guys. See ya.